Let's talk about the matchup week 4. Jets, Titans. Let's get after it.
You are now tuning into Jets Hub with Mikey Facts.
Now we have the Tennessee Titans this week. They are currently atop of their division. This team right now is 2-1. And I must say, expect a heavy dose of Derrick Henry. As simple as that. Now this offense is Derrick Henry centric, and their offense hasn't been that great in the last couple of games. Now according to the Tennessee Titans news reporters, looks like the biggest issue on the offensive side of the ball for the Titans is the passing attack with turnovers, poor protection, and drop passes.
Doesn't that sound like the New York Jets offense?
AJ Brown and Julio Jones are both questionable going into week 4, so that will eliminate some of their weapons if that is the case. Now according to Ian Rappaport, it looks like AJ Brown will miss 1 to 2 weeks due to his hamstring injury. Right now Julio Jones is day to day with his hamstring issue. Besides that, who will be the receivers for the Tennessee Titans? Haven't heard of any of them. What about you? Curious to know now, is the Tennessee Titans somewhat regretting not signing Corey Davis?
I mean, was there an effort by the Titans to retain you?
No, sir.
Did that bother you, Corey?
A little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you, a little bit.
Speaking of Corey Davis, is this Corey Davis revenge game?
I don't know, man. You tell me. You know, I used to play for Tennessee, but I'm not gonna make it any bigger than what it is. You know, it's another week, and it's a big week for us, honestly. So, looking forward to it.
Right. Okay. Now, as you all know, our offense is a complete joke. Hold on. Now, our offense is just averaging 6.7 points per game. Us also being ranked 29th in rushing, 30th in passing, and having the 3rd worst in turnovers this year. Now, let's not blame Zach Wilson completely. It's not just him. Yes, he made a few mistakes, but his offensive line is not helping, his wide receivers is not helping, and his coaching, it's pretty questionable. Speaking of questionable, Jameson Crowder is still questionable for this week due to his groin, as well as Elijah Moore due to his concussion. But something else, Jeff Smith has had a concussion himself, and hopefully everything is okay. He got into a car accident. That leaves a big gap right now in the wide receiving room. We down 3. So what does that mean to Denzel Mims? Despite concerns from the coaching staff due to Denzel Mims not mastering the playbook, as well as him not being able to play special teams and him being behind due to the fact that he had food poisoning this off season, this could be his moment. This could actually be the opportunity that he needs to get back into this lineup and be one of the favorite wide receivers going into the next couple of weeks. Now the Tennessee Titans, they have gotten better in the last game and a half. Now they only allowing 22 points within that time frame. The cause of their improvement is due to their pass rush. Of course, with any good pass rush, you have to have good corners, and that corner that is being mentioned most is Fulton for the Tennessee Titans. Besides that, right now, how good and effective will their pass rush be? According to some sources, the Bud Dupree is currently questionable for this week, and they ended up placing rookie Rashad Weaver on injured reserve. Now the New York Jets defense, they have held up in the last 3 weeks despite having a horrible offense. But my biggest question mark right now is how motivated will this defensive unit be with the inconsistent play of this offense? Will they be motivated to play hard every single series? The New York Jets will face yet more adversity. If you haven't already heard, Marcus May will be out 3 to 4 weeks due to an ankle injury. That's both our starting safeties right there. Now, Ashton Davis has been working back from his injury. Now he's questionable for this week, but it seems that Robert Saleh has some high hopes for him.
So he's been fantastic since OTAs, even though he hasn't even been able to get on the field. Just his communication, asking questions in the meetings, the walkthroughs, his attention to detail. So watching him in all his individual work throughout, working with the strength crew and rehab as he's been on IR, his movement looks fantastic. So we're just excited to see what he does here over the next week. So
Robert Saleh seems high on him. Guess we gotta wait till game day.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Much appreciated. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share this video. If you want to watch more, click above.